guys, welcome back to my channel. I just got back from Spirit Halloween and bought a bunch of stuff for Halloween makeup looks. I decided today will be the first day that I do makeup looks, right? And I decided that I'm going to do a little series called Happily Never After, if Disney princesses didn't get their happily ever after. So I decided I'm going to do that. But I'm going to do BELLE today. I'm going to show you the things that I got from Spirit Halloween really fast, so you can either decide to use these with me or you can use a substitute for them. I've heard there's different substitutes for each thing. So I just got a bottle of blood, a bald cap, but that's because I'm going to wear it with a wig. I have a sponge because I threw away my sponge yesterday because it was awful. This was a little bit hard, so I might just have to microwave it. Liquid latex, which is just used for like scars. And then I'll just be using normal eyeshadow palettes. I'll show you the ones I'll be using. Let me get them out. I have this one. I'll mostly be using probably like this area. I'm gonna put primer all over my face first so everything sticks on. Everything stays. If you don't have primer, I just started using primer for things before I started putting on makeup. Like before, I would just put moisturizer on my face or something. So if you don't have primer, just use moisturizer or like coconut oil. Why do I have glitter in my scalp? And next I need foundation. It's a little bit tanner than my face. No, it's my color. Never mind, it's not tanner than my face. Also, I'm not taking off my mascara because I don't want to. I hate removing mascara with like makeup wipes or something. So I'm just gonna leave it on and then fix my eyelashes when I'm all done. I have the foundation on. And next I'm doing eyeshadow and like the makeup due to this. This picture right here is the Disneyland BELLE. Yawie's gonna be so proud of me. It's like white in the corners barely, and then it fades from yellow and then goes from like a little bit orange to brown. So it's almost a supernatural look. Supernatural? It's a very natural look. We're gonna start doing that, starting with the white. And the white I'm using is for the ultimate face that I got from school. These are the colors I'm using. If you have any colors that are like that, I'll put them on my arm so you can see. Let me just swatch them really fast. See? You see? Does anybody else just rub their makeup brushes on the wall? I had to clean up a huge smear in my wall yesterday from all the times I either do it on my hand or the wall. Anyway, starting with white, I'm just gonna do it close to the corner of my eye, but I don't want it too much going out. So just right there. Also, when I look at the camera, I have to wait a minute while looking at myself in the mirror because my phone light is right here. I kind of blind myself when I look at the camera. So I have to like look at the mirror for a minute and try to see past the spots that I'm seeing in my eyes. So yeah. Anyway, white in the corner, not all the way because you don't want it all the way in the crease of your eye right there. Because in the look, it's not like all the way going to the under eyelid, it's just on the top. She has like no makeup on the under eyelid, the bottom eyelid. Why did I say under eyelid? The bottom eyelid. And that is about how much white you need on both sides. So the yellow is mostly on the lid. So it's from the white to the lid. And then the orange and brown is on the top. And I'm not like circling it. I like to just pat until it's blended most of the time because I hate like wiping it because then it makes it look muggy and gross. And so anyway, I'm just gonna try to blend that into the white right there and on the eyelid. And if the yellow gets too dark, just go ahead and put a little bit more white over it. Now that I have the yellow on there, I'm gonna start doing the orange. I'm not gonna do a lot, just like at the end near the crease and then go up a little bit. So I'm gonna pat that off my hand. Ready? Just a tiny bit, tiny bit. And I'm just gonna pat that right at the corner. Let me get more yellow on my brush and pat blend it, I guess, because the orange is like there, but it's very light. So I'm just gonna try to make it look more yellow than it is orange. Okay, I've got the colors basically even on both sides. I say basically because you can never get the colors exact. We like to say sisters, not twins. So if you're ever like frustrated because your eyebrows don't look the same or your eyeshadow doesn't look the same, they're not supposed to be twins. They're just sisters. Don't try to make them look the same. Anyway, I'm gonna get the brown, the one that almost has like, it's a warmer brown. Maybe it's a cooler brown. No, it has a little bit of red in it. It looks almost like reddish purple. So it's like a warm and cool color. And I'm just gonna put that almost in the same exact spot that I put the orange, but I'm just gonna blend that right there. I'm only gonna put it around it, like that. See, I basically have an exact line right there, because now I'm going to get some orange on my brush. Some, not a lot. I literally just pat. And now I'm just gonna do the same thing I did with the orange, trying to blend that in with the yellow, but with the brown. And once I get it mostly blended, I'm going to get yellow again and just do the same thing with that. Just blend it out, blend the corner out, and then we'll be getting it out again. Okay, it's still a pretty thick line right there, but now I'm just going to start, I have no color on the brush, but now I'm just gonna start pulling it in, literally just pulling it in to the orange and the yellow. And I have this right there. If your color goes past the top of your eye, just pull it in underneath your eye, because it doesn't have to be exact to the Disneyland look. And I actually want a pretty defined line right there, so I'm just gonna pull it in until it looks blended. This side is not even close. I'm just working on this side right now. So I want a pretty defined line. If I'm losing the orange right now, so I'm gonna put a little bit more orange and just do the same thing I was doing without any color. I'm just gonna pull it in. So now that I have those basically blended the same, I'm gonna get a little bit of white and put that right underneath my eyebrow and just pat that in, and then I'm gonna blend it up with the other part. And that's basically just to put a little bit of highlight, or you can use highlighter. I don't really want to use highlighter right there. I have a hard time blending highlighter with eyeshadow, so I want to actually just blend it. And I'm not gonna put a lot. I don't want like a defined white line. I just want a little, like that. You can hardly see. Okay, now I'm gonna get bronzer or contour, and I'm using the same eyeshadow brush that I did for my eyeshadow. I cleaned it out obviously, and I'm gonna do my nose first. Also, I have like a really weird shaped nose. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm not saying I hate it, but my nose is very weirdly shaped, so it's hard to get the contour right, but we're gonna try anyway. I'm just doing a straight line down my nose like that. Now my nose looks off. Let me get the other side, and I'm gonna bring it into a tip at my nose, into a point like that, and up there. I'm gonna blend those because I'm not a lion, and that makes my nose look a little less brown and huge, except that my nose still looks brown and huge. I gotta fix that. Okay, now I need some right here. I'm just gonna do right there. Super dark line, just defining the jawline a little bit, and some up here, which I should actually not be doing my forehead makeup if I'm planning on putting on a wig cap. Now we're gonna pull out the highlighter, and I'm using the same exact brush, and on my nose, and then a line right there. Come on, right there, there, there. And highlighter's a lot easier to blend in my opinion, because you don't even really need to blend it much because you want it to be super glowy. Unless you don't. And I'm doing a, almost like, it's close to the color I used for the brown eyeshadow. And I'm pretty sure Belle has like pretty defined lips. So I have all of that done. I think next I'm gonna put on the bald cap. I'm going to first try to get my hair as flat as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get my hair as flat as possible, and then we're gonna put this on and see how it goes. I feel like this would be like a weird witch hairstyle. So I don't know if this is going to make the wig fall off a lot. We're gonna give it a try because I'm not going anywhere. So I'm gonna put the hairnet on first and then try that, because I want to, maybe I just want to try on the hair now. Yeah, let's just not use the wig cap right now. I mean the bald head right now, and see how this works without it. Let's see if I can put it on without making anything else fall out. Okay, this wig looks awful on me. But it is a very Belle-ish looking wig, to be honest. Okay, I have the wig on. I'm not putting on the wig cap. That is very Belle-ish. Let me put on a Belle looking shirt though. So there's my Belle shirt. Here's my Belle hair. Also, I didn't do my eyebrows because my eyebrows are already good enough color and I don't really like doing my eyebrows. So Belle, she earlier on in the movie gets attacked by wolves, but then Beast comes and saves her. What if Beast wasn't there? She wouldn't have a happily ending, meaning she would be attacked by wolves. So we're going to do that to little old Belle for the Halloween look. Just get some on the paintbrush. We're gonna do one right here first. Just right there. And I think for this, I'm just gonna keep adding it on. Yeah, so you're supposed to put multiple coats on. So that's what I'm doing. We're just gonna do, make it look like she got scratched up in here. And I'll wait for those to dry. I think this one is not fully dry yet, so we gotta wait for those. Okay, now I look scary. So I'm gonna put foundation all over this now and make it look like skin. Actually, I'm gonna wait for it to dry a little more and then I will. Look how I pulled my eyelid down. I ain't your everyday Disney princess. Okay, now I can put foundation on this part right here. This part is not yet dry. So, just gonna start soaking the side with foundation. Also, this took forever to put on, so if you're like wondering if I did it fast, no, it literally took forever to put on. Now I'm gonna get like a dark brown and just start outlining or putting inside the cut. I'm just doing random little rips because I didn't, for like this one right here, I didn't do it rounded to make it look like a cut. I kind of just put it on and then I tried stretching it to make it look like it was a cut. So, okay, now to be able to make this look like it's actually wounds, I need to make the outside of them look super irritated. And by how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna start by just putting red all around them. And you can make it splotchy because you're not gonna have even perfect bruising. Just, I'm making sure I'm blending it around where it starts. I also have some purple on this brush and it looks kind of cool. So maybe get a little purple on the brush too. And some of the red is very, very red. So I have a little bit of foundation still on this brush and I'm just gonna kind of pat some of it out. And now I'm gonna start making it look more bruised-ish. So I'm gonna use the same brush I'm using and I'm gonna use the brown that I was using for my eyes and just put it close to where the actual wound, I guess, would be. And I'm just gonna use this and pull some of that out right there. Just some brown around that, a little around that, just a tiny bit here and there. And I'm trying to make it look very splotchy because that's how bruises work. I'll blend it out in just a minute. Okay, now I have red lipstick and I'm just gonna put red lipstick inside right there. And you can use your finger for this part. This lipstick has gone through a lot, so I'm kind of just like, don't really care what happens to it anymore. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to put a little bit of black right in this one because that's supposed to look like a big one. There we go. That's not a little bit of black, it's a lot of black. Okay, and now we're gonna do the best part. But before I do that, I'm going to put something over this shirt so I don't get blood everywhere. Okay, this is a dark shirt, so it should be fine. And I just got liquid latex all over the floor. We're on point today, guys. Where's a cotton ball? Aha, right there. So I'm gonna get some blood in this little syringe I just barely had in my hand, right here. Now my head hurts. I really need food. That probably looks psychotic. What? Water? Did I get? Okay, I just didn't have it deep enough in there. If you don't like the look of blood, even fake blood, then I would suggest you don't watch this because there's going to be some. I'm just gonna put, first, before I do anything, just dab some in places that it needs to be. This is not working. The cotton ball is just absorbing it before I can do anything. Ah, there we go. It's not working, so we're just gonna do this. Blood, 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 blood. Have you seen that Studio C? Okay. And that's gonna get on my eyelashes. That's good. It's fine. This probably would actually be easier with jelly blood, but, and that's in my mouth. That's gonna go on my eyelash. It's good. That tastes just delicious. And there you go. Let me take off this shirt. Okay. Let me see if I can do this without taking off my makeup and the wig. I'm making straight eye contact with myself while I do this. If any blood gets on this, it's fine. Crap, the camera's gonna die. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please let me thumbs up, and I'll do more of these if you liked it for like Halloween. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and as always, it's great to have a great day, and you are worth it.